This is a way of doing division, and it's kind of looks like what your parents will call long division. If you tell your parents you're doing something like long division, they'll say, "Oh, long division. I hated long division." Or they might say, "Oh, I can explain long division. It's easy." Well, nothing is easy unless it's easy. You know, if you know how to do it, it's easy. So here's another method to do. All right, we're going to start with something like this. We're going to start with something similar to what we had. We're going to start with 330, and we're going to divide that by 5. Okay, so it's a little bit different than the one we were doing before. So here's the rectangle method. This is how we're going to do it. You can follow along and copy this down. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, well I got 330 and I got 5. What could I do with that, or how can I multiply that? I'm going to draw a little box right here. And we're going to write 330 inside the box. Okay. The number that's our divisor, we're going to put outside the box. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to say,
Whoa.
how close can I get to 330? Like, what's some number, like a nice round number I can multiply times 5 that would get me close to this? I'm not going to worry about if I get to it all the way up to it, but just get close to it, yeah. And you could use what we just did, the one we just did.
We did 60.
Right, we knew that 5 times 60, so we're going to write the 60 up here. And what was 5 times 60, Diego?
300.
Right, 300. We're going to write that there. Okay.
And then you subtract.
Then we're going to subtract, right?
And then
We're going to sort of work our way through this number here.
And then it's going to leave 30 left.
It would leave 30 left. Right now, the 30, we're going to move on over here. We're going to stick on another little box, okay? Now we got 30 over here, because that's what's left over, right? So, now we're going to do 5
Times
goes into 30. How many times does 5 go into 30? Yeah, Cody.
It goes into 6.
Right, 6. And so 5 times 6 is 30 exactly. So put 30 there. Now the 6, that's important. That's going to go up here.
So then
What do I have left over?
6. No.
I take 30 away from 30. I've got
0.
0. So when I get down to 0,
Oh, my arm.
that's the end. I don't have to go any further.
But the 6.
And my answer is
66.
66, right. This is just one way of doing this kind of problem. As I said, it's similar to something that your parents will probably know, but it also is a little bit different. And maybe what's kind of works about it is, Yeti, is that you can do it with whatever numbers that you can figure out to go in here. You don't need to know the exact answer right away. You can sort of work towards your answer.